guys! Welcome back to my channel! Ayan, pasensya na kayo guys. At ngayon lang ako nakapag-vlog ulit and nakapag-update. Medyo na-busy kami sa buhay. Life happens. Ayan, so very spur of the moment. Lumipat kami ng bahay. So, medyo napagod kami and na-sidetrack. So, hindi na ako masyadong nakapag-vlog kagad nung na-receive ko itong letter. Kasi nga, ang daming pagod ng lolo mo. Nawala na rin kasi sa isip ko yung mag-check ng case. Kasi nga, parang lagi namang we've already received your submission, your papers, ayan. So, hindi ko na rin siya masyadong chine-check consistently. And, yun nga, then one day, mid-July, chinek ko yung email ko, and then nakita ko doon merong message na we've taken action on your submission. So, sabi ko, okay, meron na nangyari. So, nung pag-check ko nung email, pag-check ko nung sa website, ayun na nga, sinabi doon na on July 21st, we've taken action on your submission, and then we're gonna send you your interview letter. Please let us know if ever you move. Ayun nga, tapos yung pa, natakot pa ako kasi nga, lilipat kami, natakot ako baka hindi ko ma-receive yung letter. Kasi nga, kahit i-change mo kasi yung address mo dun sa website, which I did, it doesn't necessarily mean na automatic mag-change siya sa USPS. So, kailangan mo i-change sa USPS website yung change of address mo bago nila ma-reroute yung letters mo. So, ayun na nga. Buti na lang, may access pa yung asawa ko dun sa old mailbox namin. And then, nakuha niya lahat ng letters dun. And then, nandun yung letter. Ayan. So, finally. Ayan, nakuha namin yung letter, yung interview letter ko. Ayan. Kasi if ever naman, ipapadala daw nila ulit. Pero, syempre, ayoko naman take yung chance. Baka mamaya ma-miss out ko. So, eto nga. So, nakalagay dito sa letter yung case type, which is N400 application for naturalization. And then, yung name ko, address ko, and then kung saang address ako pupunta for the interview. Nito rin yung date and yung time. And then, nakalagay dito sa letter na failure to appear for the scheduled appointment without prior notification and without good cause may result in a denial of your application. Meron silang sinabi dito na if ever na hindi mo ma-attendan tong interview date na binigay nila, kailangan mong tumawag kagad dun sa number na nakalagay dito sa letter para magpa-reschedule. Ayan, mas mabuti na yon. Baka mamaya kasi mayroon na kayong bakasyon, tapos bigla nyo na-receive yung letter. So, pwede kayong tumawag. Tawag lang kayo agad. And then, nakalagay dito na please do not arrive any earlier than 30 minutes before your scheduled appointment time. So, kasi limited lang yung capacity ng kanilang room. And then, nakalagay dito, if you are applying for citizenship for yourself, you will be tested on your knowledge of the government and history of the United States, which is yung 100 US Civics question. And you will also be tested on reading, writing, and speaking English, unless on the day you file your application, you have been living in the United States for a total of at least 20 years as a lawful permanent resident and are over 50 years old, or you have been living in the United States for a total of 15 years as a lawful permanent resident and are over 55 years old, which is not applicable sa ating case. Yeah. So, kailangan mong umattend sa interview. And then, nakalagay dito sa letter, you must bring the following with you to the interview. This letter, your alien registration card, which is yung green card nyo, your passport and or any other documents you use in connection with any entries into the United States, those items noted below which are applicable to you. If you are applying for naturalization as the spouse of a United States citizen, which is our case, your marriage certificate, proof of death or divorce for each prior marriage of yourself or spouse, your spouse's birth, or naturalization certificate or certificate of citizenship. So, dadalhin ko yung birth certificate ng asawa ko and yung passport niya. And, andito pa yung meron ditong disclaimer na if copies of a document were submitted as evidence with your N400 application, the originals of those documents should be brought to the interview. So, lahat ng in-upload nyo guys, dun sa application nyo, nung N400, kailangan nyo i-print out, kailangan nyo dalhin lahat ng original. Di bali ng, ang daming papers. Pinrint out ko yun sa akin, ang daming papers, pero okay na yun, just in case, if ever magtanong sila, at least ready tayo. And then, nakalagay dito, please keep this appointment, even if you do not have all the items indicated above. So, ayun nga. Ayun na guys. Eto na, this is it. Ayan, so, maggagawa din ako ng vlog. Siguro the day of no interview. Siyempre, hindi ko isasama yung officer. Baka palabasin tayo yung officer. Ayan, so, bigyan ko lang kayo ng konting sneak peek kung ano mangyayari dun sa araw na yon. And then, kung ano yung nangyari dun sa mismong interview, kung ano yung kinailangan. Yun, so, wala namang sinabing dress code, pero syempre, paporma tayo ng business casual. Okay na yung mukha tayong presentable kaysa naman mukha tayong mag-mall. Ayan. So, para ready lang din. Hindi ko sure kung mag-swear na kagad after noon. Meron kasi ibang vlogs na nakita ko na parang the day nung na-interview sila, pwede na silang swear in. And then, meron din yung iba na ini-reschedule pa. So, i-update ko kayo kung anong mangyayari. So, tips ko lang sa inyo is, kasi ako after nung nag-apply ako, nag-submit ako ng N400 application ko, pinrint out ko na kagad yung 100 US civics question, and then binasa ko na siya, and then after which, nung medyo okay na memorize ko na siya, nag-proceed naman ako through Spotify. Ayan, so every now and then, nakikinig ako sa Spotify ng US citizenship interview, yung 100 civics question, ayan. So, para lang ma-retain yung answers sa utak ko, para ready tayo sa the day of interview. Ayan, so, hindi ko alam kung totoo to. Binalita lang sa akin ng asawa ko na ang balak yata ng government ngayon is pinag-iisipan nila na ibahin at pahirapin yung interview proper and yung mga questions for naturalization. So, hindi ko sure kung totoo yun. Pero, if ever, let's just pray na hindi nila pakialaman. Kasi nga, alam mo yun, sobrang naging strict na rin sila. Pero, as much as possible, lagi lang kayong mag-research. Google nyo lang kung anong mga pagbabago, kung meron bang updates. Pero so far, wala pa akong nababalitaan na concrete na changes pagdating dun sa interview questions. Ayan. So, let's pray. Sana hindi. Hindi siya maiba. So, yun lang aking quick vlog, guys. Pasensya na talaga kayo at hindi ako nakapag-update agad-agad as promised. Kasi na-busy ang lola nyo. And shout out sa aking subscriber friend, Mayan. Ayan, siya ang unang nakaalam ng aking update. Kasi nga, nagte-text din kami. And friends kami sa Facebook. Ayan, kasi, tawag ito. And then, inaabangan ko kasi yung malunggay niya. Ayan. So, nahihirapan kasi ako makahanap ng malunggay dito. And siya, meron siyang pinapatubo. So, hinihintay kong lumago ang kanyang malunggay para mabigay niya sa akin. Ayan. So, yun lang aking vlog, guys. So, hopefully, nagustuhan niyo tong short vlog nito. And please don't forget to like and share and subscribe. And hit the notification bell if you would like to be notified every time we upload a new vlog. Grabe. Ang tagal ko niyatang din nag-vlog. Ayun lang, guys. So, let's pray. Sana makapasa. Sana, yun lang. Pray for me, guys. See you next time. Bye!